Namaste, Mitron. Welcome back to Movie Community College. Marinam Tishhay, the Warrior Queen, with Jeremy the Professor.
Namaste, Mirnam, Professor Hey, Apsy, Milker, Hushi, Wee.
It's not Mir Nam.
It is.
No, it's not M-E-E-R.
You say the T wrong in Mitron.
It's not M-E-E-R.
You say the T wrong. It's too hard. The T is too hard.
M-E-R-A. Mera.
That's what I said.
No, you said Mir.
Hello, Vesser Bunch.
Hi, Vessers. How are you?
So we have
right now they're talking back to us. They're going, "We're good, Warrior Queen." Mm-hmm.
We have a Jacob video.
Oh,
our friend Jacob.
World Food Adventures.
Yes, and it's Indian flatbread.
Oh, nice. Let's watch.
I love me some bread.
I do too. Getting right into this, man. He's already got it in the bowl.
Is a tattoo on his hand?
It's hard to tell. His hand's moving pretty quickly. Mixing up that flour and water. Yep, we need a little more water. Now this is a bold move when you're making a dough and you're not measuring the ingredients exactly.
He's probably done it so many times that he just... Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's bold. With cooking, you can do that. With baking, man, you got to be precise with baking.
I like his hat. What does it say?
I don't know. I'm looking. T-O-M-Y. There we go. Punching that down.
No yeast.
No yeast. Well, it's going to be flatbread. So.
We make bread.
We do. Homemade bread is delicious. As you know, I'm not a huge bread fan, but flatbreads are very good. It's true.
You're ridiculous.
You love bread. I'm picky about bread. Oh,
potatoes.
Putting some potatoes. What are we doing with the potatoes? Well, first we're going to pressure cook them. Those are going to be nice tender potatoes. Got some cauliflower and some green pepper. I love bell peppers. I've mentioned before, but I'll mention again, the red bell peppers are my favorite. They're very sweet. Get his fingers curled properly so you don't chop them off. Nice. That's a sharp knife, man. You don't have a sharp knife, you can really cut yourself when you're trying to cut peppers. Thus the curling of the fingers. Yummy! Mushrooms. I like my mushrooms very, very finely sliced and or diced. That's a good consistency there. Some bacon. Oh, nice and finely shredded. A little more. He's like, yeah, maybe that wasn't enough the first time. Let's try it again. Yeah, you gotta be careful when you get down to that last little nub there. You don't want to grind your fingers. Grate your fingers. There you go.
That's for the thumbnail when the program goes and finds me.
Ooh, cauliflower. I love cauliflower.
When you eat it, you fart a lot.
Thanks for sharing that. I'm sure everybody will appreciate that. I will refrain from talking about your bodily functions. So, do you know what it's called what he's doing there with the cauliflower?
Grating?
He's ricing it.
Oh. Because it looks like rice.
Yummy.
How good was lunch today?
It was delicious. Oh, hot. Spicy! I thought we were going to get away with no spice this time.
If we invited India over,
They'd say your cooking is so
they'd be
bland.
like, "Where's the flavor?
Where's the spice?
Where's the spice?"
When I made chili for Super Bowl Sunday, corn and peas, yummy. And I put a ton of chili powder, and still it's not hot. I'm like, man, Indians would be like, "Where's the spice?" Just a little bit of corn
Nikhil
and
would be
peas.
so disappointed if he came over for dinner.
He literally just had like not even a tablespoon of corn and a tablespoon of peas. It was like the tiniest little amount. I'm curious about that. Wow. That is an old school pressure cooker, man. Woo!
Think it's ready?
Well, we're getting there. Yum. Look at that. Look at that. Just letting the steam out. See, look, hardly any corn and peas. It's like the tiniest little amount. Yeah, I was going to say you can just mash those things, man, by hand. That's the beauty of a pressure cooker. I love my Instant Pot.
Did you hear what he just said?
No.
He said the professor's on. Turn it on. I want to see the professor.
So when you look at one red potato, it doesn't look like there's much food, but it's really amazing when you mash it or cut it up. It's like, oh wow, one potato actually is quite a bit of food. I mean, that was 4 there, but still, that's a lot.
I like potatoes.
Yes, I know you do. Mix in all the other ingredients. Okay. Let's marry them all together now. Come on. Yep, chopped onions. Gotta have some onions in there. I love onions. Not raw, though. I like them when they're cooked. Tiny little bit of corn. Tiny little bit of peas. Cilantro. Yummy. Oh, cilantro's so good. Red chili powder. It's gonna be spicy.
With the green chilies already in there.
Yep. Some salt. There we go. Now we're gonna marry everything together. I mean, it looks delicious. And so, with potato and cauliflower in there, it's an aloo gobi type mixture. Well, it has potatoes and cauliflower. I like aloo gobi. Got our dough.
I take it they're cold. They're wearing layers and hats.
Could be.
It's like our house right now, freezing.
Roll out the dough. Isn't it fascinating to watch people work with dough? I don't know why it's fascinating, but it is. I could literally just watch them roll out the dough. Like,
What are you
wow.
talking about?
Look at, I mean, because it starts off as this nice little lump, and then you're like, wow, okay. It's fatter, and now it's thinner, and thinner, and thinner. It's amazing to me. I enjoy it. It's probably why, like, in mom and pop pizza places, they kind of spin it in the air. I knew he was going to do that.
All of that's going on there? It's going to be like a pizza? All of that went on that thing. Not just a
Apparently
little
so.
bit.
Look at that. So you going to put the other one on top?
I'll make a big sandwich.
That looks so good. I am still curious, though, about why so little corn and peas. I really do want to know. I hope somebody tells us in the comments. I do. I want to know. I knew it. Yay.
This is
See?
interesting.
See, and this is why you have to roll it out properly, because what if it's not the right size? What if he rolled it too much or not enough?
It's a panini.
Well, it's not a panini,
It's
dear.
an Indian panini.
It's not a panini.
It is.
No,
It's an Indian pizza puff
kind of.
with a spicy treat in the center that's
Yes.
gonna trip my mouth out. I'd be like, ah!
See, and this is why it's not a panini.
Look at that fire, dude. That's an awesome shot. Look at that. It's beautiful.
Yep.
Why is fire beautiful?
What are you talking about?
Fire's beautiful.
Look at that. You know what's coming next, right?
What?
We have to put some oil in that pan. But the pan has to be hot enough first.
That's got all the stuff in it.
Look, you can start to see some of it coming through. See it? Wow. That is seriously impressive.
This guy's got skills.
Yes. You've got all the filling in there like that. And it's not breaking apart. Oh, there's a piece of corn that popped through. Wow. This is going to be phenomenal. Oh, man.
I'm afraid the computer's gonna die.
Give me the plug so I can plug it in on this end. Okay. Plugged in on my end. There we go. Look at that. See, don't you find this fascinating? Look at how much stuff was in there, how much filling, and now it's like paper thin.
So how many people do you think this feeds?
I
It's
would
getting
say
big.
yes,
That's
it is
18
getting
inches?
it is getting big.
24 inches?
I would say, well, it depends on, are we cutting it in wedges? It's probably going to be wedge type slices, right?
Chicago cut. We're gonna Chicago cut it.
Oh man, if we're Chicago cutting it, that would probably feed 5 people.
How big that is.
Wow. That's really phenomenal. Folding it in quarters. And now, open it back up, baby.
Boy, he's gotta have.
Look at that. Wow.
He's gotta have some steel hands, man.
Yeah,
Look at it.
and you want every square inch of that thing touching that pan so it cooks evenly. You don't want any uncooked areas. You want like a little pocket under there that's like, oh no, it wasn't touching the pan.
How are you gonna flip it?
That's what I'm curious to see. I can't wait.
How is this dude gonna flip it?
Well, it has to be the right consistency on the bottom in order to be able to flip it properly. Because if it's not cooked all the way, it's gonna, part of it will stick to the pan, so. See the corn popping through? Oh, there you go, see? It's cooked. There we go, it's cooked enough.
He flipped it with his bare hands.
Nice. Nice. Get off any little burnt, singy areas. More oil. See, he had oiled the pan previously, so. Oh,
You have a
no.
utensil and you didn't use that, although that wouldn't really help
No,
flip it.
no. No, that would cut right through and then you destroy it.
Ah, he's just touching it. How's he not burn himself?
Because his hands are tempered. Oh, yum. That's going to be so delicious. I wonder if that's just like a vegetable or canola oil.
Guy's crazy.
He does this all the time, so he knows exactly what he can do. And if you've noticed, look at the edge here. It's not as fiery as the other edges, so he's got an area where he can grasp it. That looks so good.
Now, do you think he'll put something on that?
I wouldn't. I mean, you could have a chutney on the side, I suppose, but you could just serve it like that. Look at that. Right in the pan. Cut that baby up after it sits for a moment.
That's like an 18-inch pizza.
That looks great. He's doing
Chicago
Chicago cuts! Yay! Woohoo!
My man.
That's right. No wedges.
He knows what's up.
Chicago cut, baby. Is that butter? It is butter. Nice.
Get the now it's gonna be nice and.
Yeah, right. Nice and melty.
Yeah.
Curd with cucumber and onion. That's a good dip. Oh. Mint sauce. I would totally try that. Absolutely. That looks delicious. Yummy. Can I have the calorie count, please? Per slice? No, for the whole thing. Because he's setting it down in front of one person. Wow.
Looks like a nice place.
Yeah, that butter's going to be so melty. Yeah, right. Check that out. After we already had the oil on there. Oh, man, that looks so good. And you really don't need a whole lot of butter because we already had a lot of oil. Oh, he gave him 3 pats of butter. I thought there were only 2. But 2 would probably be plenty.
Butter's good.
Yeah, butter's delicious.
I like butter.
I love butter. Oh, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Dip it in the cucumber. So I want some more butter first. Oh, we went for the mint sauce. Yeah, right?
Oh,
I know.
he's like, yeah,
it looks
good.
delicious. Oh, now that's interesting. He just spooned the cucumber sauce. I would have thought you would dip it in the cucumber sauce. Interesting. I would have dipped it in the cucumber sauce anyway. And then I would feign ignorance and say, I'm an American, what do I know?
I wonder if I can read the prices back there.
Dude, he cannot eat that whole thing.
I bet you could. I could eat a 24-inch pizza.
By yourself? That's a lot of food.
Man, dude.
That's a lot of
I'm
food.
not 5.
That's a lot of food. And whether you can versus whether you should not. Yeah, I'm still dipping that in the cucumber sauce. I'm just saying. Just do it, dude. Just dip it in the cucumber sauce. That looks so good.
You think Rishikesh eats this? I bet you he does. Like, this is a young cat like Rishikesh.
What does his age have to do with it?
Hipster.
I don't think this is about being hip, honey.
Hanging out, ordering one of those huge stuffed
I'm sure
Indian
that a lot of
flatbreads.
people in Delhi eat them. I'm just saying. Don't you think?
Yeah, I bet you Rishi eats that.
What does his age have to do with it, dear?
Because he's out there, man. He's on the edge. He's where the action is.
I'm pretty sure that that's a typical Indian food. I don't think it has anything to do with whether
I don't think
people are
Shubham
hip or
eats
not.
it. Shubham's too young. He's too young.
Okay, but you just said that Rishikesh is a young guy, and so
well,
he
I think
because he's young.
Rishikesh is older than Shubham.
Okay, maybe, but it has nothing to do with their age, dear.
I don't know, man.
Okay.
I don't know. Chicago cut. I mean, that was Chicago cut.
I'm impressed with that. Nick Hill will weigh in, and he will say that this has nothing to do with your age.
Nick Hill, am I right? Nick Hill will back me up.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he will. He will.
Okay, bye, friends.
Only our Indian friends who are well versed in the history of Indian films will get this outro. Freedom! butter, 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 butter. Butter, 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 butter. Fritos! Butter, 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 butter. Butter, 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 butter.